Hello everyone, it's MaddDog32, aka JMW Dolphin Fan. We're back playing some more Vampyr. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Last we left off, we just got done talking to Dr. Chakesh, I believe is his name. And we also killed one guy, so that happened. And we're saving guy with the messed up face over there, because we gotta finish her investigation, then we'll kill probably both of them simultaneously, because at that point we'll have level 2 persuasion. But for now, we're just gonna head on into the main stuff for now. Then we'll start talking a little bit later. Like I said, a lot of talking in this game, so we'll do it periodically through the game. Try to have talking sessions. I should have had enough now to to upgrade this. Yes, I do. Nice. How much? We need lead plates. Yeah, we need hella shit for that. Right. How about this? 2 and 3. Okay, good to know. Wait, what are we supposed to make? Just make a little everything. Alright, so she should be trying to find Dr. Crane. Yeah, actually, wait, I'm curious. Because I know how to open these doors. But I'm curious if you look at them, does that give you a clue for them or something? You have to talk to Dr. Aykroyd and, Dr. Stevens, or what the hell his name is. Starts with an S. Wait, what's his name? Strickland, not Stevens, Strickland. Ooh. Where is the good... Okay, Dr. Crane's over there. Don't worry, we'll talk to everyone soon enough. The benefit of talking to everyone is you rarely find new clues that aren't really already there for you.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yeah, I got the cold medicine.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alright. Got some XP for that. And I think we'll head on up to the level ups. But you're gonna see what happens if you kill someone, because it should affect the area pretty decently. I don't think it'll affect it too much because it's level 1 mesmerized, but you know. The more you kill, the more the area gets messed up. Alright. So what are we looking at here? I should grab this. And for this, I have to be level 12 or level 8. So that's fine. We'll do a life upgrade though. We can do that. Alright. Feeling good, because we got enough to pretty much, as soon as we get to level 12, we'll be able to get blood gain on that ability, which will make it 10 times better than it is now. It's pretty decent now, but... Oh god, what happened? Things being more expensive? Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. So yeah, I guess the disadvantage is that, you know, things get a little more expensive, but I don't think money's too hard to come by. And especially a lot of the weapon parts you find just on enemies, so if you're really scratching to upgrade your weapon, just fight enemies on the street. You can run around if you really want to grind like that, but there's no need particularly to grind.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
It was freaky how he was just standing there.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital.
No, I've been
the
around
brand
for a
new
minute.
life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive?
Unalive.
Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a
Yeah,
vampire.
we get it. It's super ironic.
One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now
thank
you
you.
are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please,
How
call
you
me
feel about
Edgar.
vampires, though, is very strange, Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
What is
Something
that?
that will require all your newfound skills.
Oh, really?
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind.
Oh,
Now,
shit.
if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
Oh, well.
And you would like
That's
me
bad.
to eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for
Gotcha.
someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
No problem. But first, anything good in his room to rummage? Ah, Dr. Strickland. Well, we got some information on Strickland. But while we go outside, might as well hit him up, you know what I mean? Dr. Strickland. Wow, he's at max. Hopefully he doesn't die so we can munch on him. Oh yes, and them being sick reduces the amount of
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
XP
Have you
they're
seen any
worth.
No more than you.
This is no laughing matter, Dr. Reed. A patient of mine has been murdered.
Oh, sorry if I
Mr.
skipped that. I
Fiddick
didn't
is
mean to.
dead. I should have been more cautious.
Why are you blaming yourself for the death of Mr.
Yeah,
Fiddick?
why?
It is our fault. Mr. Fiddick has stayed longer than needed here because Dr. Ackroyd and I could not agree on the correct treatment.
This argument has nothing to do with his death. He was murdered.
But if
By
he had
me,
performed the
mwahaha.
surgery sooner, he would have left the hospital and avoided this fate.
What is troubling you so much, Dr. Strickland? Is there something else?
I had to meet face to face with the son and daughter of Mr. Fiddick this
Oh
afternoon.
shit.
Their eyes. I could barely stand before their accusing gaze.
This difficult task is part of our job, Dr. Strickland. It's our responsibility.
I know. As I also know they'll never get the answer to the question they daren't ask. They were the embodiment of cold fatalism.
Didn't I get a thing on him?
Have you heard any talk of blackmail?
I was like, because I picked up that
If
letter.
you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay. Maybe maybe the note was from Ackroyd.
Good evening.
You're the last.
I see that you are as friendly as ever.
Are you really
Sorry,
going to ask
I'm
me
skipping
why?
dialogue and accent because I
That
think
would
it's
just
going to
be
be the
more
same.
evidence of your selfishness.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of.
Nah,
Then you are lucky.
I wish this.
Boop, 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 boop.
How do you think these recent events will affect the Pembroke Hospital?
I am not blind. There is something strange about you and Dr. Swansea.
Oh yes, we're very
One day
strange.
you'll have to provide answers.
You are troubled by the death of your patient. I understand. It is something that haunts everybody in our profession.
Harvey Fiddick died inside these walls, under our watch. We failed him, all of us.
Yeah. I
How
guess
do you
we'll
think-
I guess
I'm
we'll
not-
finish that out.
Don't you think the epidemic is enough to deal with, without wasting time on insults and suspicions?
Yes, the epidemic. Convenient, isn't it? Just like the war, really. Hundreds already
Okay,
died.
okay. Back
So who cares
then,
about
you
one
can't
more?
say that. The war, yes. The epidemic, no. Nowadays, yeah, you could say, oh, it's all fucking set up. Yeah, sure enough. But back then, it's like, how the hell would you know that? Hello, Dr. Tippett. I actually haven't talked to y'all.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us.
Up,
I
up,
can't
up.
think of
Damn
any
trouble there,
better
lady.
news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New
Rockefeller.
York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's
mean,
the
yes.
blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so
Yeah.
good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
One way of looking at it.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Right.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
But unfortunately, she's not in this world.
Any
Is
opinion
a
about the
shithole at the
management?
time.
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak
Speak
freely.
freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It
It
just
just lacks the fucking resources.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Goodbye.
Okay. See you later, bro. Actually, do I have more money?
Good evening. Wise choice.
Alright. Ah, no, I don't got shit. Is there anything I can sell? Damn, we ain't got enough for nothing. Alright, let's talk to her, though. Hey, Lady
You
Ashbury.
took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady
Well, a
of mercy.
blessing of a vampire angel.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night. Before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this
I
time.
am Lady Ashbury.
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Well, you did save my
Apologies.
ass, so I am glad to see
You've
you.
taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first.
Yes.
Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Ah, so you're the one I'm
Dr.
doing it
Swansea
for.
has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
Extortion.
I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must.
Okay,
refuse
so
his
I'm
most
gonna bring this
recent
up now.
demands.
Lady Ashbury is very rich, right? Like, they kind of explain that later, right? Lady
Please
Ashbury is
continue.
pretty goddamn
Every
loaded.
detail is essential.
How the fuck is she having problems
My
paying this?
embarrassment in this matter is
It is
eclipsed
very
only
strange. And
by
also,
my
she's a
faith
vampire. Couldn't
that
she
having
just
put the
kill him?
hospital
You
at
know what I mean?
risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself.
Oh.
You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
Alright.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test.
Persuasion.
When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Alright, fair enough. Off to Miss Jones. Okay, so we have to go in Miss Jones' room or something to see the investigation?
Simple as these nurses, bred with no respect.
How would I... Like, it's an investigation thing, but... He's just standing there. Oh, here we go, we'll follow him. I think I know where he's going. I know where he's going. Shit, shit, shit. Should be some scaffolding outside somewhere. I know what he's doing. This is like this weird scaffolding one. Yeah. Here we go. Boom. Yo, you got a problem there, Tibbets? Self-medicating?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Hella see me just chilling outside.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
I got a drug problem there, Tibbets. Good thing. Okay, just break those. It's cool. Off to Miss Jones. Also, there's a bunch of boxes in here that I didn't investigate. Alright. Alright, Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm.
No, how
I'm
about
Dr.
that?
Reed, the new surgeon.
Fat no.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I'm Dr. Reed. No, fuck this old lady.
If you continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
I mean, I'll chuck you off this goddamn window, you old bat.
You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
And I
Harriet
give
Jones?
a fuck?
Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some
Vile undertakings, like this is some mass, like,
case of
crime organization.
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Jesus, woman.
I assure you, madam, this is not
Christ.
an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them.
The whores.
I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable
Or
proof,
maybe they have sores because
I'll
they're
not have the
fucking
staff
nurses in an
behave in such a
epidemic
manner
hospital. Like,
It's your business, Doctor, not mine.
what the fuck?
But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your
This
time.
is true. Well, okay, you're not wrong with that one.
Something to go on. See you on the next round.
Oh, bat.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I actually think I know who has the answers, if this is the part I'm thinking. Yeah, I know where it is. It's actually over here. Yep, it's right there. This is the first time I teach you about investigation stuff, actually.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Oh, thanks.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Probably want to grab that off him. Down the rabbit hole we go. Man, I was just thinking, because we just bought some Nutella, and I'm like, man, make me a Nutella sandwich after this. I'm actually hungry. I woke up at like 12 something. And I obviously started streaming at like 1 o'clock or whatever time it was. Or like 1:30, so I was only up for like an hour and a half. Ah, we got 1,000 XP though. So this is going to be a combat heavy section, so at least we get some of this done, and the next video we'll start off with some of that.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky.
Why is my head hurting? Ow, fuck. Damn scowls. Boom. Easy enough. Okay, gonna not pick up. Thank you. Oh, got a weapon. I think it might be the stun club you get. I think actually there's a few places you can get the stun club from. Alright. Let's head on this way. Oh, well, he's down there somewhere. Back this way we go. Right, I forgot to pick up the items from these guys. I guess he didn't drop one. So there's a slight problem that can come into play is, you'll get all the good weapon parts and then want to upgrade something smaller, and then you can't because you're in an area that doesn't sell them, so you have to backtrack or something. That's one problem that kind of run into sometimes. It's only if you didn't keep consistently upgrading your weapon, though, really. If you keep eye on your weapon, you know, fine. I haven't used the gun yet, either. Let's try 2 on this fight. Yeah, we'll use it. Look at his stun, so... Can you lock onto the...
creature is this?
These technically aren't werewolves, but they're pretty much werewolves. They're like, vampire werewolves, or whatever you call them. Give me that neck. Oh, shit. Alright, heal. Come on now. Neck. That. Come on, give me enough blood. Give me enough blood. Shit. Alright, there we go. And right before the timer got off.
Here's what's left of him.
Can I
Not
grab
a
the
lot
thing?
to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Well, that's gonna be it for this video. When we come back in the next one, we'll go talk to Miss Crane and ask about her shady dealings. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch y'all next one. Peace.